represent your club or just a player that you really like over at Club Vector. The link can be found down below. We also take requests for new names and shirts. My Twitter can be found down below. Save up to 14% on coins and get an extra 5% off when you use the code TVM at checkout. Offer ends 1st of January. There are also chances to win free FUT21 coins over at u7buy.com. Link down below. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new week of Team of the Week predictions. We have some decent looking cards on offer this week, although we have to take it with a pinch of salt because of headliners and Team 2. We don't know what's going to happen there, but we'll talk about them when we get to them. Strandberg up first with a hat-trick in a 4-2 win. Moving on to Duksh. Not quite sure how you'd say his name, but 2 goals, 1 assist in a 4-0 win. Of course, every time we do a silver, I do them as if they get chosen for silver stars. Obviously, not all of them do. Ruffles up next. Ruffels? No idea. 2 goals, 1 assist. Let's call him Ruffles. Sounds, I don't know, I like it. In a 5-1 win, 2 goals, 1 assist. So, yeah, they do get included in Team of the Week sometimes, but we're just looking at them as if they're silver stars. Bowery up next. Had to go to a different site to find this guy, so I'm not even sure. I'm assuming he's in FIFA. 3 goals in a 4-0 win. Which is, I mean, a pretty good shout. It's not a terrible looking card. McGregor, look away Celtic fans. He's obviously kept a clean sheet in the derby there, the Old Firm, and he made 3 saves, one of which I'm hearing is a very good save. I've seen like a screenshot of it, not actually like the footage of it, but yeah, you never know. DeMarcos into the goals we go with 1 assist and a clean sheet and a 1-0 win for Atletico Bilbao. Doesn't look like a particularly good card. I've started looking at these a little bit differently though. Oh, he's not going to go into my team. I know that, but he could go into your like managerial masterpiece or an objective side. Soucek up next with 1 goal in a 1-0 win over Everton. Not many expected West Ham to win that game, but they did, and that is a very well-rounded card. Still low enough rated that you could feature him in some sort of objective team. MASIP is our second goalkeeper, of course. McGregor was our first. MASIP made 4 saves, kept a clean sheet, and of course it finished 1-0. When it comes to goalkeepers, EA will do whatever they do. You know, it's just completely random. You just have to roll with the punches. Itzo, not sure if this is a little bit too soon after the first inform that he had. I don't know when that was. Didn't look it up. Bit lazy. I'm sorry. He got 1 goal and kept a clean sheet in a 3-0 win for Torino. So maybe. Moving on to SCHLUPP, who's been playing quite well recently. He's popped up with another goal, a clean sheet, and Crystal Palace won 2 goals to 0. It's a shame he's not a left back really in a weird way. But again, being only what 79, 80 rated somewhere around there, that would be really good for objectives. Moving on to Darida. This unfortunately doesn't look like a very good card at all, but he's all but a shoo-in with 2 assists and a 3-0 win. He put in a very good performance. Easy man of the match in that game as well. Very, very good game he had for Hertha. 1 game toward the headliner, of course, as well. Tielemans up next with a 1 goal performance, I should say, in a 2-1 win for Leicester. I think it was against Newcastle, which is not too bad at all. I mean, it's a little bit on the slow side, I won't lie to you, but I wouldn't mind getting it, you know. Akanji is one of 2 Dortmund players worth mentioning today. Depends which direction EA want to go in, really. Whether they want to put in Akanji because they need defenders. He got 1 goal, kept a clean sheet. They won 2-0, of course. Or whether they want to go for the higher rated, you know, make you buy packs kind of play. We'll talk about him later on. Tierney with a very good goal for Arsenal. I think he got an assist as well. And, of course, they won 4 goals to 0. Which is a pretty good result for them. And on the up, Arsenal at the moment. Tierney with a very good performance, so why not indeed? Moving on to Zielinski, who also had a very good performance today for Napoli, scoring twice. They won 4-1, and he played at cam. Not that it really makes that much difference, because you can convert him down to a CM or a CDM or wherever you want to play him. But yeah, he will probably be a cam out of packs. Alderweireld of Spurs, 1 of 2, potentially 3 players they could choose. He got himself a goal and kept a clean sheet in a 3-0 win. It's very similar to Akanji of Dortmund. If they want to go for the defender, they've got him. Not terrible, high-ish rated. Akanji actually looks decent as well. But you've got other options. Vasquez is 1 of 2 Real Madrid players. 1 goal, 1 assist in a 2-0 win. Right-sided, Spanish, links to a lot of people. Unfortunately, just doesn't look particularly great. And that's the problem, not only with Vasquez, but the other Real Madrid option, which is ASENSIO, which is the left side. He's done exactly the same. 1 goal, 1 assist, 2-0 win. So it is completely up to EA who they choose. I reckon they'll go with ASENSIO because he's slightly higher rated and does actually look a little bit better. But who knows? DANI OLMO having the season of his life for Leipzig right now, playing really well. Popped up with another goal and they won 1-0. Is that enough for a third inform? I don't know. I'm kind of hoping it is. I'm thinking he may get a headliner, though, and that's the first player that I'm going to say, you know, take it with a pinch of salt. Zapata with 2 goals and 1 assist in a 5-1 win. There are other players, Gosens and a few others that maybe could potentially sneak in there, but Zapata is definitely the deserving one of the Atalanta players. HAKIMI is a player that doesn't deserve to be in form this week, but I'm putting him in there because I know EA, right? I know them really well. He doesn't deserve it, therefore he will get it. He's got a ones to watch. They could give it to Lukaku. They could give it to Martinez. I think they've shot themselves in the foot with this guy, though. They've given him a freeze. They gave him another inform for seemingly nothing, and here we are again where he's actually gone out and done an awful lot. You know, he's got himself a hat-trick. I think he might have got an assist or 2 in there as well. They won 6-2. So I don't think it'll be him because he's obviously recently had it. SANCHO up next with 1 goal and 1 assist in a 2-0 win. And this is the other player, of course, not Akanji. Could they go with SANCHO? It depends if they want to try and sell packs with their high-rated players. And we might as well talk about him, seeing as how that was the other player in contention as well. The Spurs player, Harry Kane, is the other option. Now, the problem with Harry Kane is that he has a rule breaker that has insane pace. No one's ever going to want one of his informs with lower pace than what the rule breaker is. So I don't really see that there's any point in this. I would rather Alderweireld, I think, but that remains to be seen. Joshua Kimmich, one of 17 Bayern players worth mentioning. They were 2-0 down at half-time. They won 5-2. Joshua Kimmich with 1 goal, 1 assist, and played very well. Top of the football index, I might add. If you own him, you are one happy man. I do. Lewandowski didn't finish too far off top either. If you own him, you'd also be very happy. I do. Lewan with 2 goals, 1 assist. Too soon after the last inform, I'm sure, but definitely worth a mention. Of course, there is a ones-to-watch player in contention here, Leroy Sané. He popped up with a goal in that 5-2 win. Because he has a ones to watch, I thought it would be worth a mention. I think they may go with Joshua Kimmich, although we did have that team of the tournament. So there's every reason to believe that Sané could get it. Or Sula, who would be a relatively high-rated card. Links to an awful lot of other good players, of course, Alaba being one of them. And he scored a goal in that 5-2 win as well. Let's move on to Manchester City. Phil Foden being one of 2. He got 1 goal and 1 assist, and of course they beat Chelsea 3-1. So you never know. I, before the end of the game, thought Phil Foden. Then I had a look at everything and noticed Kevin De Bruyne played striker. EA love a position change, so with Kevin De Bruyne also getting 1 goal, 1 assist in that 3-1 win, it is anybody's guess whether they go for Phil Foden, the player who I think probably deserves it a little bit more and doesn't have a special card this year, or whether they go for the big name, try and sell packs, give him a little position change, and make it a little bit more exciting. Finally, we have, yeah, of course, it wouldn't be Team of the Week without Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, or Mbappe. Well, the French League isn't on this week. Barcelona are currently playing, and Messi does have 1 assist, but Ronaldo has 2 goals, 1 assist as I'm recording this. Now, I don't know how long's left in that game. How long is left in that game? 7 minutes as I'm recording. Barcelona currently lead 1-0. Frankie de Jong with the goal. I think he's going to have a headliner on Friday, so I don't think he'll get an inform. But then again, I may be wrong. And that, my friends, is going to bring us to the end of this week's Team of the Week predictions. A lot of potential high-rated players for you to get in your reds, or if you're doing the packs for like icon swaps or whatever it may be. If you have a lot of packs to open, there's a lot of potential in there. Hopefully they go with some of the higher rated cards and some of the better players, and they don't skimp out and go with, you know, some low rated centre backs or whatever. Let me know what you think of the team in the comments section down below. If you have enjoyed this week's Team of the Week predictions, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.